Coach Ferguson, we head to the playoffs finally, but first let's look back at last week. Just blasted UCLA. How good did that feel? Obviously a great rivalry win and a record-setting win, particularly that first set.
Yeah, I heard something about the record stuff after the fact. We weren't really thinking about it. We were just trying to play as good a match as we could, and they did get better throughout the match, but it was nice to win in straight sets and to know that our team is focused on the task at hand rather than looking ahead. And that was something we focused on all year, so that part was real gratifying. The win, obviously, in a rivalry is great. You love to have it. It's always fun when our two teams get together, and hopefully it'll be fun at the end of this week. But, yeah, that was fantastic.
Yeah, before we get to the rematch, sweet send-off on Saturday for the seniors. Obviously, we talked last week about how important this senior class was, and they went out in style on Saturday.
Yeah, they did a fantastic job, as we expected. But I think the underlying part of that match that was great for us was, Santa Barbara is a very big and physical team, and they're probably one or two teams that is as big and physical and quite possibly as athletic as we are. So we couldn't afford to just be bigger or stronger or faster than our opponent and maybe play, not so great. We actually had to play a good match. And those guys do some things and put some pressure on you. They're real good in the middle, and they got some big physical guys on the pin, so it was great for us to have that match and to be tested going into the playoffs. It was like our last match with them, it was a 3-set win, but I don't think the scores were indicative of how competitive that match was. We were on serve with those guys, if not maybe behind a couple through, I think, most of the first or all 3 sets. So I thought that was a good match for us to end the regular season on, and it was great for our guys to get a win, and great for our seniors to all play well.
The week off, plenty of time to practice until Saturday, and then you do get the rematch with UCLA. Was there a sense coming out of that last matchup that they did play possum a little bit and didn't pulled some punches, or do you expect you guys just need to keep focused and you could do the same again?
I really don't know what to think. There could be a million things going on the other side of the net, but for us, we just need to focus on us, and I think we'll be okay. I think he played some guys. I imagine he'll tighten up his lineup a little bit and figure out which group he's going to go with and try to go with them as much as possible. And for us, we're just going to focus on our side of the net and hopefully execute. If we can pass, set, hit, serve and block, dig, all the fun stuff. If we can do all that and take care of our side of the net, then that's what we can control. Then we'll be all right.
As you head into the conference tournament, you do have that parachute in case something goes wrong in the next week of potentially getting that large berth to the Final Four, but I'm guessing you're not thinking at all about that, and you just want to win every game in front of you.
No, we want to win every game in front of us. These guys are very focused. They've been here a long time, and they've done an unbelievable body of work, and I don't think they want any blemish that they possibly can. This group has had success because they focused on what the next task is every time, and that's going to be our focus. So right now we're going to focus on our quarterfinal match against UCLA, and then when hopefully that goes our way, and when that's done, then we'll focus on the next thing. But right now it's still a one step ahead of the time. It's a new season, but it's the same approach.
Yeah, typically a number one team gets a little surge of energy as they head into the playoffs because all year they've sort of been defending that number one ranking, but not your team. You guys have really been consistent all year long, just the 2 losses. So is there a different mood about the team this week, or are they just trying to keep it as they have all year?
I don't know. I haven't seen them yet today. But, we have a meeting in a little bit. But, yeah, they've had a very good sense of duty about what they do. My guess is they'll continue to do that. They're very mature. Obviously we have 8 seniors that have all had a pretty good experience here as far as being successful and understanding, how to do that. They've done that all year, and I expect them to continue to do that. And again, same thing, same approach. Just the slate's wiped clean.
All right, good luck Saturday. Game time is
7 p.m. Galen Center.
Hopefully
Trojans and Bruins.
Hopefully they'll pack the house. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you. Fight on.